Alright guys, I'm back. Tobias's store is neat and well organized as usual. From the looks of things, he's been doing well for himself. I guess he was lucky those thieves didn't decide to rob his place instead of one of those poor merchants at the market. Hey, welcome Cinders. Is everything alright? You seem a bit pale. So do you. I've just witnessed a terrible scene in the market. A group of brigands kidnapped a child and barricaded themselves in one of those houses. Heavens, did someone call the guards? Wait, is Tobias a girl? I don't know. Okay. Luckily, the captain was nearby and resolved the situation quickly, with his sword. As messy as it may seem, that is his job. Glad to hear everyone's alright. Not everyone. He killed all those men. I don't know how to feel about it. You always had a gentle heart, Cinders. Have you missed it? Well, it's been too long since you last stopped by, that's for sure. How have you been? Much the same. Carmosa works me to the bone every day, and there are times when I wish I could just disappear. Wow, we're emo. But I manage, and there are days that make me happy, like today. I'm so glad to see you again, Tobias. It looks like your shop is flourishing. Oh my gosh, I just noticed there's a tree moving in the back. Okay, it does well enough. I hope you know that you can come speak to me at any time you want. So is this the man that Carmosa is sleeping with? Okay, we used to spend so much time together when we were teenagers. Now that we're adults, it seems like we hardly even catch a glimpse of each other. It's really a shame. You're right. It feels like childhood friendships disappear once you mature. It's hard to keep them alive sometimes, even when you have the best of intentions. That's so sad, but so true. Alright, haha, such a true statement. Thank you, I just said that. But I assume you didn't come here just to remember the old days. Sadly, no. I'm on an errand for Carmosa. I'm here to pay you for... well, whatever it is she asked for. She's being very secretive about the whole thing. Oh, that. That? Now I'm even more curious about this errand. Is he gonna tell us? I wanna know. I'm gonna ask him. So, what exactly did Carmosa ask you to do anyway? It sounds mysterious. I'm afraid I can't tell you. Come on! Why not? Well, I promised Carmosa that I wouldn't tell anyone. I would like to keep my word. Also, it's basic business ethics, Cinders. Okay. What should I tell him? Fine, I understand. I understand you gave your word. I shouldn't force you to break it, even though Carmosa doesn't deserve such fair treatment. I'm glad you understand, Cinders. I really wish I could tell you, but keeping the job a secret was part of our agreement. My reputation as a merchant is at stake here, after all. Don't worry, Tobias. I won't do anything to make you ruin your reputation. Anyway, Carmosa said that I was supposed to give you some money for this job. That's true, but I'm surprised that she would send you to pay for it. She said something about not having a choice. How much does she owe you? Around 200 sovereigns, I'd say. Just an estimate? That means Carmosa and Tobias haven't agreed on a set price yet. If I could negotiate a discount, I might get in Carmosa's good graces. Or just get some money for myself. For myself. Be seductive. I'm just gonna appeal to the friendship. Would 175 sovereigns be enough? You know, for the sake of old friendship? Haha, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to mix money in relationships. Well, you do have a point, but I don't even have any money to mix with a relationship. I was just hoping that maybe I'd be able to have a little spare money for myself after this trip. It isn't easy for you there, is it? No, I live under the house. Okay, well I can live without those 25 coins. I thought they were sovereigns. If I know they're going to a good person. I think 175 should be fine. Oh, thank you so much. You truly are a wonderful friend. Maybe you could use that money to get yourself a real meal for once. The tavern has great food. Wait, is that how much a meal is? Isn't that kind of a lot? You should really ask them about their royal special. Thank you. That's a great idea. I'm glad that Carmosa sent you. It was a pleasure to do business with you, and I'm happy that I got to see you again. Likewise, I really do miss seeing you, Tobias. I hope you come again soon. I'll do my best. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it? Please tell Carmosa that I'll fulfill my part of the deal soon, and she should expect my representative to come by sometime tonight. I think I'm right. I really think I'm right. I just feel it. Sure, I'll let her know. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, I had no idea you have your representatives nowadays. It comes with the trade, I guess. Start throwing coin around and suddenly you find yourself surrounded with people eager to run errands for you. Coin, you say? And I thought it had more to do with your magnetic personality. I used to be magnetic, but it made trading in metalware much too risky for me, so I stopped. What? What is going on? Is there magic or something? Oh, people do tend to underestimate the pain caused by fast-flying cutlery. I'm confused. There was a time in my life when I was forced to eat with my hands, but I prefer not to speak about it. Haha, oh, I've missed our talks, Tobias. Me too, Cinders. Hope I'll see you again soon. I hope so too. Take care, friend. Friend who gave us money. I really miss the old days when Tobias and I played together. I'm so glad that I could see him again. And I even have an extra 25 sovereigns for myself. I could stop by the tavern and treat myself with this money. But if I brought it back to Carmosa, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. She wouldn't appreciate it. I'm taking it. This place looks so full of life, although to be fair, it's a little bit shady too. I hear that this inn attracts some of the less honest people in town, but at least it's exciting. People here actually know how to have fun. Are we one of those less honest people because we took the money? It's nothing like that stiff, improper place that I'm forced to call home. Carmosa and her daughters are all too proud to do anything fun. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'll order a huge meal and a beer to go with it. How old are we? Can we drink? Oh, the captain of the guard is still here. He's all alone in the corner. I wonder if he'd let me sit with him. I don't know. Approach him, I guess. I'm already spending time drinking beer at the tavern. I might as well just take the plunge. Oh, I regret that. He's gonna tell that woman. Carmosa or whatever. Well, he's looking at me at least, but he's not even talking. Hello. Hello. Do you mind if I sit here? There are plenty of free tables in here, but it seems like you've already made up your mind. Rude. Thank you. I just wanted to chat with you if that's okay. Are you really the captain of the Prince's Guard? I am. The king appointed me to this position himself. Ever since his death 2 years ago, I've served the prince. And how is the prince doing? What is it like to serve under him? Do you like it? He's the prince, my ruler and liege. That's all that matters for me. Oh, I see. Oh, I saw you rescue that kidnapped child this morning. That was really impressive. It was simply my duty. I suppose. What should I say to him? I don't want to make him mad, so I'll say you were brave to fight them. You were so brave to fight all those bandits. There's nothing impressive about fighting 3 terrified ruffians who can do little more than hide behind a child. And there's certainly no honor in killing them. But you didn't have a choice. They would have killed that poor child if you hadn't stepped in. That is true, but that doesn't mean I should be proud of what I did. There's no glory in killing, and it's a shame that things had to end the way they did. I think I understand. Even so, I think you did the right thing, and you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. There aren't many men in the world who can handle the sort of responsibility that you take on. You're an interesting girl. Might I know your name? Look, he's smiling. I'm called Cinders. An odd choice. Well, my name is Perrault. My father used to call me that because of my hair. Now it's stuck. Though when my sisters address me, it sounds like more of an insult. I see. Then I wish you well, Cinders. Perrault is so unusual. On the surface, he might be considered cold or cruel, but he takes his responsibility very seriously. Being the captain of the Prince's Guard can't be an easy task. Okay. He was really rude, though. I don't know how I feel. Well, I should probably return to my meal before it grows cold. And then I should head back home. It's getting late. Can I go to the forest? She said it's getting late. It looks like it's still light outside. The journey back to my house was much too short. I am not looking forward to facing Carmosa or my sisters again. At least I got a rare reprieve from their insults today. I wish it had lasted longer. Oh, so I guess that means I had the option to go into the forest. I'm terribly late. Carmosa told me to hurry back, and it's nearly nightfall. No, it isn't. I'm sure she'll skin me alive. Cinders, do you have any idea what time it is, you useless girl? Where have you been all this time? Okay, I'm talking back to her. I don't like her. Oh gosh. What I do with my own time is not any of your business. I work for you without any form of compensation, so why do you care if it takes a little longer to get tasks done? I did what you told me to, after all. Foolish girl. A person's usefulness is not in merely blindly... What? Oh, okay. In merely blindly following orders, but in following them efficiently. You may babble all you like, but the truth is that you are simply a lazy child. At least you managed to finish the task appointed to you, though. I take a little solace in that. Okay, why is she being so rude? Is it too much to hope that you managed to keep some of the money I gave to you? Oh no. Well, he said the price was 200 gold pieces, so that's what I paid him. Why am I not surprised? I suppose it is foolishness to expect more from a girl as disjointed from reality as you. What are you talking about? You never take the first offer. Anyone who conducts business, no, anyone in their right mind knows that. But Tobias is my friend. He would not... Okay, enough. I am not interested in your excuses. What a disaster. You are more useless than I could have imagined. If I stopped feeding you, it would be exactly what you deserve. Well, I ate at that tavern. But I suppose I would be arrested for petty crime if I did that. But I... Silence! Get out of my sight. Just looking at you makes me ill. You will go to your room, and you will stay there until you are summoned. Is that clear? Yes. Meanwhile... The chandelier moves! My lord, I've been told you wanted to see me. I've been informed of the hostage situation at the marketplace today. I also heard that you handled the situation rather admirably. For that, I commend you. Thank you, my lord, but the truth is that I regret having to kill so many men. They couldn't even put up a fight. Such is the burden of those in positions of power. We must make difficult decisions for the sake of protecting others. It is not a choice, but a duty. And you performed your duty to perfection. You honor me with your words, my lord. You deserve it. After all, my father, your king, has always spoken well of you. I know he even considered you as a friend. If the king spoke so, I am honored by such confidence. Truly. What do you think of my father? How is it to serve under him? The king was a wise, skillful, and strong leader. I would have followed him anywhere. That is what I've heard from everyone who knew him. Already, I fade in comparison. My prince, I have not yet been crowned as father's last wish. Wait, what? Why did he say... Hold on. Okay, yeah. My prince, he was saying it. I have not yet been crowned, as father's last wish was that I should find a wife first. Please tell me it's not Cinders? Ugh, I don't know how I feel about stories like this. I guess it's probably good. It is Cinderella. Okay, no doubt he wished that I would find someone capable of ruling by my side. Of course, every noble in the land is eagerly pushing an eligible daughter towards me. But I need a strong woman I can rely on. A queen who can support my agenda no matter how hard it's going to be. I am a simple warrior, my lord. I know very little of romance and politics. Nonsense. My father trusted you in more matters than war, and I too am willing to do that. Please advise me, not as the captain of the guard, but as my friend. But I confess, even my own palace is not a safe place for discussing such delicate matters. The walls have ears, and I would not wish for my search for a wife to become any more public than it already is. Might we go hunting together tomorrow morning? I think we would find the forest a safer place for a discussion. Ooh, do we get to overhear their conversation? Such an action is dangerous, my lord. If something were to happen to you, there is no one to succeed you on the throne. Is that so? I cannot imagine anything safer than having the famous captain of the guard by my side. If that is what you wish, my lord. That is indeed what I wish. You can go now, friend. My prince. Good old Perrault, brave captain of the royal guard, first sword of the kingdom, veteran of the renegade war. Reduced to killing common thugs and guarding market stalls, not yet aware of how obsolete his role is. Oh my gosh. These are different times that require a new kind of bravery and power. Our wars will not be fought using iron and fire, but gold and lies. Prince Basile. I hope you can adapt to these new times, my poor old friend. Because when I become the king and start realizing my plans, goodness knows I'm gonna need someone like you. Finally, I have some time to myself after doing Carmosa's bidding all day. I don't like that branch keeps popping up because it makes me feel like I did something wrong. Okay, still, it could have been worse. Carmosa was furious, and I got nothing but cold scraps for dinner. That's fine. But at least I was able to get away from the house for most of the day. I always loved going into town. I can't believe how exhausted I am after today, though. My feet ache, and I feel so sleepy. Did she poison us? I should go to bed. Carmosa certainly wouldn't allow me to sleep in tomorrow. Knocking sound. Was that someone knocking at the door? Why would someone be visiting us at such a late hour? Silence. I paid for your discretion, and yet you pound on the front door as if it's a war drum. Oh my god, am I right? Right. Pardon, madam. I swear I'll be silent as the tombs. As the tombs are, right away. Mum's the word. Enough with your nonsense. The package is ready to go. Can I trust you? What package? Oi. You wound my pride, madam. I'm much more trustworthy than an old priest in a confessional... What? In a confessional. Okay. Such an utterance is of little comfort to me. Hee. No one can escape Carmosa's biting tongue. Now prove there is some value to your words and go before someone sees you. Can we hop out the window right there? I think he's gone. What was all that about? What on earth is Carmosa trying to hide? Maybe I should sneak out the window and try to follow him. Yes! Okay. He can't have gone far. If I leave now, I'm sure I can catch up with him. No. That's crazy. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Follow. I must be crazy, but this might be my only chance. How long have I waited here, wishing for a change? Finally, an opportunity has presented itself. Carmosa clearly has a secret. If I could figure it out, I might have an advantage over her. No one is outside the window. Now is as good a time as ever. Here goes nothing. Well, now what? I tried to keep my distance while following that man, and now I've lost his trail completely. If he's somewhere up ahead, I'll really have to hurry to catch up with him. But if I accidentally pass him, then I run the risk of running into him when I return home. Ow, curse these demonic excuses for plants. Shady character. Okay, the way you scratch at a fellow, you're more like wildcats than shrubs. That must be him. He's close. I'd better hide. Arg, blasted rocks. What are they doing in my path? I mean, being on the ground. You'd think they'd clear out this place, accounting that a fellow can't see a thing in the dark. It's not proper, I tell you. Well, I'm sure this be the place where I'm scheduled to meet that smart butt merchant. Smart butt or not, shouldn't you be more careful when talking about the man who pays you? Tobias. Okay. Oi, boss, I was just talking a little to myself. No harm meant, you know. Truly, I suppose I can let this one go, if you've brought the package as discreetly as Lady Carmosa requested. Of course, of course. No ifs about it, boss. It wounds my honor that you doubt my competence for even a moment. No, I'd never doubt you. Now hand it over. Before I do, boss, I have a little something I'm needing to ask you. And what would that be? You know I'm an honest man, but my curiosity just took hold of me so hard. I had to have a look inside this package. Oh my god, tell me what it was. And lo and behold, my eye spies a mighty fine necklace set with rubies and made of gold. That's it? Come on. Okay, it's worth thousands of sovereigns at least, yeah? I specifically instructed you not to look inside. But the necklace... Yes, it's probably worth quite a lot of money. I don't get it, boss. Why's the noble lady paying us to take this off her hands? Seems all wrong ways around to me. I don't like the way that he talks. It's kind of difficult. Okay, I'm sure she has her reasons, and you're not being paid to poke around and ask needless questions. In fact, if you don't keep your mouth shut, you won't be paid at all. Whoa, boss, no need to get so angry. My mouth is secure as the royal treasury it is. I doubt the contents are quite as valuable. Still, you've completed your task, so here's your pay. 15 sovereigns. Try not to drink it all at once. That's it? Me? Never. You wound me with your accusations, boss. I'm sure. Well, we should return to town before someone stumbles upon us. What on earth is Tobias up to? Never mind that. If I don't do something, they'll leave before I can do anything. I don't know how much sense that sentence made. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. Okay. Now might be my only chance to confront him, but I probably shouldn't act too impulsively. I feel like if I mess with him, he's not gonna... I don't know. He's gonna be really ticked off, so I'm just gonna go home. I think I've seen enough. I'd better get back before they catch me or someone finds me missing. I'll talk to Tobias about this later, after I've had some time to think about it. It's best to speak with him alone anyway. Very smart. In the morning. Oi, what a night. Maybe boss was right when he said not to drink away my pay in one go. What a waste of money. Still can't say it wasn't worth it for how great last night was. Wait, what exactly happened last night? How'd I even wind up here? The deer went this way, my lord. Oi, someone's coming. Better lay low for a mite. Hurry, before it gets away. Forget the deer, Captain. There are more important matters at hand. If this is about what you asked yesterday, my lord, I know little of politics or the affairs of the court. That's exactly why I need you. You're straightforward and honest, and you see things I can't. Behind all those smiles, everyone in the court lies to me. No, you're the only man I can trust. I will serve you to the best of my ability. What is that? I'm sorry, I really can't talk. Okay, what is it that you wish to discuss? It's about my father's last wish. I must have a wife before I ascend the throne. How am I to choose one? There's a ball in a few days. Isn't that your chance to find an eligible young lady? In theory, but that's the problem. How will I be able to tell? The monarchy is weak without a king, and the nobles around me are plotting to advance themselves. They groom their daughters like prize spaniels in the hopes that I'll be taken in by a pretty face. I need a wife who is strong and smart, someone who can rule the kingdom wisely, not feed me her father's poisonous words. Well, Cinders doesn't have a father. But I doubt that I'll ever find such a woman. Don't give up on every maid in the kingdom, my lord. Even yesterday, I met a young woman who had a quick wit and a fire in her eyes. Oh, he's talking about me. That's so sweet. She did not seem like a woman of nobility, though. I take it back. A shame, that is, for I would gladly have gone to see any woman that you hold in such regard. And yet, you must choose a wife from among the nobility, regardless. It is, after all, tradition. As if tradition mattered to that brood of vipers, they plot to control the throne before it's even in my grasp. If I marry to please a powerful house, I risk having a fool for a wife, but what other choice do I have? If we respected the traditions to the fullest, you'd be able to choose any woman at the ball, even someone you didn't know. How convenient that this rule is often forgotten. Someone I didn't know. Okay. Captain, you're brilliant. It's perfect. I'm not sure I follow your thinking, my lord. A masquerade ball. I'll be able to choose from the women without discriminating over looks or political ties. They've been pushing me to follow tradition for so long, they can't complain if I remember the old rules. Captain, you truly are a remarkable man. I see now why Father trusted you so much. Of course, my lord. Well, it's always an honor to be of service. Thank you so much, my friend. You are a rare breed indeed, still faithful to your ideals. Ideals or not, our prey has long since escaped us, and if we linger any longer, people might grow suspicious. You're right. Okay, my friend. Let us return to the castle with all haste. Now that I have a solution in mind, I can return with a light heart. Shady character. Well, that's a bit of juicy gossip you don't hear every day. A masquerade ball. I know a certain lady who would pay handsomely for this information. That she would. The day may have started lousy after all, of last night's drinking, but it's turned out to be quite a good one after all. All thanks to a few extra rounds at the pub. You can't go wrong with that. You alcoholic. So to all of these YouTubers, I just wanted to say thank you. They probably won't